Alright, so this is just a run through on all of the index laws. So I'm just going to start with when we multiply. Now, when we're multiplying, in order to look at the rule, like say we're going x3 times x4. Basically, if we look at that, if we have the same base, then you can add the indices. And the reason you can add the indices is because the x3, which is here, can be written as x times x times x. And the x4 can be written as x times x times x times x. So that's like 4 times, and that's 3. So altogether we end up with x to the 7. But if you had y4, say, times x3, then these do not have the same base. So because they don't have the same base, you can't really add the indices because they represent different numbers. So you've got to write as y4, x3. So when you are multiplying anything with the same base, you can add the indices. So if you look at this here, then you first do number times number. So 3 times 2 is 6, and plus 3 times minus 2 would be minus 6. And then if you do the A's, so you've got A5, A7, so you need to add the indices 6 to the A, 5 plus 7. And then you go B2, B3, so it's B to the 2 plus 3. So you get minus 6, A5 plus 2 is A12, and B to the 5. Because you add 2 plus 3 is 5. Okay, so if you're dividing, you subtract the indices. So for example, if you had x4 divided by x3, that ends up being x4 on x3, because the division sign is the same as a fraction. So you've got x times x times x times x. So you've got 4 x's on the top and 3 x's on the bottom. So x goes into x once, into x once, into x once, so you just end up with an x. So if you had a number there, so 12A5B4C in front, and we'll have numerous letters, so 4A3B squared C, then you can write it as a fraction. I might make it minus 4. So it's 12A5B4C over minus 4A3B squared C. So once you've done that, you can cancel C's with C's. B squared into B4 is B2. A3 into A5 would be A2, so there's 2 on top. 4 into 12 goes 3, plus divided by minus is a minus. So it's minus 3 A squared B2.